Today I want to talk about when your stack is too big and how you know it's too big. So, as many of you know, I do buy and sell a lot. I am a dealer, but at the same time, I have a lot of my stack that is not working for me. And I did a strategic review over the past few days, and I probably have about 25 to 30,000 pound in stock that simply doesn't work for me. And that's when you need to chop it up and change your stack a little. So for me, I've bought in a lot of stock that it's been a fantastic deal at the time, and I've sold a few bits and I've kept the rest, and it's been dead weight. And a good example of that for me is this. So I have Luna 1 Tiger's fantastic stock, really, really good stock. However, I have 10 of them and they're 50, 60 quid coins a pop. That's £500 to £600 that just, it's not working for me. It's just sitting on the side. And you need to balance your stack to what is applicable for you. And I will go into further detail on another video. I simply have too much stock sitting on the side that is probably at the end of its growth trajectory. And it needs moving on. So you can buy coins in, for example, to bring you back to the new Queen's Beast, you buy this in, chances are it's going to appreciate in value. If you have the Lion in, the dealers are trying to sell it for 80 to 90 pounds, the chances are that the value's already had, and if anything, you're overpaying. So what you need to do is you need to liquidate what is at fair value that you bought on better terms, and you need to buy stock that is fresh and should appreciate. That's if you're playing the semi-numismatic game. If you're playing the spot game, it's just a case of adding ounces here, there and everywhere, and relinquishing ounces here, there and everywhere. So I often sell for a loss, but I can pick up for a metal gain. That's fine. I'm not really too fussed about that. So if I can sell my whole bullion stack for a loss, but pick up an extra 15% metals, which I've done twice now, no problem. No problem for me. So what to do? Well, 25 to 30,000 pounds is a lot of money, and I am looking to put a deposit down on a house, probably about 18 months, 20 months. So I'll probably cash it out. If it's not working for me now, then, and I know I can make a decent income from buying and selling, then, well, why not move it elsewhere? I could put it in shares. I think shares are overvalued, but I also think there's a stock market crash coming. However, it has a useful purpose to put in there. It gives me an income, a passive income. That's probably maybe £1,500 to £1,600 with any gains that could happen. And it could do what we tend to find in times of distress. The best always buys until the drop, and the weak ones tend to fall by the wayside. So you're probably looking at for me, I'm a resource guy. I like my old companies, I like my resource players, I like gold, silver, etc. I'll probably look at BP and Royal Dutch Shell, especially with the pound going strong against the dollar. So it provides a good yield. I could just leave it in cash, which is a dumb opportunity. I don't have anything in cash. I rely solely on debt, and the reason is because cash doesn't make you money, and you can get debt in really cheap. So I think of all my borrowings, I think it cost me about 2%, 2.5%, and adds over 5 figures. So I can definitely make more money than that. There's no point putting it in the bank. I'll get killed by inflation, and ultimately I will lose money because I owe money. I could maybe pick up different stock, but then my bread and butter going forward will be bullion silver. So there's 8 types. I have the famous 5, which is the owl, the maple, the Philly. I can't even think what they are. That's terrible. Right. I should know this. The owl, the maple, the Philly, the rue, and the Noah's Ark. And then I also supplement them with the Eagle, the Libertad, and the Brit, which is a favourite. And also softs, which I can get in for a super price now. So they're going to be my bread and butter. So I'm just holding too much stock. So another example I have of, I've just got pockets of stock like this, 2 ounce coins. I don't even know why I'm still stuck with them. I've got 100g bars that I don't have on me. Like, most of my stuff went back in storage, so I've literally sorted out the smaller stuff in my room today, and it wasn't pretty. I have about 40 to 50 100g bars, and the price has dropped on them, and they're unbranded, and they're not doing particularly well, which is not great. So I'm probably going to take a small loss on them, which is okay. Like, you can't win on every transaction. I made an error in buying them. So yeah, it's a sobering thought. It really is. Like, I think it's necessary to take a look at your stack and try to reposition it every once in a while. It doesn't matter how big you are. So the smaller you are, the more flexibility you'll have. So if you look at guys such as, well, let's look at Shadow Stack. He will often come when he have a monster box, and the dealer's getting pretty savvy to his tactics, as he's already admitted. I didn't think it would last long anyway. But I know that because a dealer's, that's happened to me with a dealer as well, over something completely different. He will not have the flexibility to chop and change his stack as easily as someone who owns 100 ounces. That's the truth. Like, I don't have the flexibility as someone a lot smaller, so I'm probably gonna have to get rid of 1,000 ounces plus gold plus other stuff such as, I love these. These are silver notes. I make a good markup on these. However, I took a huge gamble in getting them in, so it compensates the gamble I take. I've got some more coming in. I'm the champion of these. Like, I see other dealers are like, yeah, look at the silver notes. I'm like, yeah, I was there first. I tested the concept, and I was so happy when they came in. I've been looking for them for a very long time, and they've done very well. I've got other things such as medallions. I've got like a 1/2 ounce lunar set in my garage, which that's 350, 375 pounds just sitting there doing, like, gathering dust. I've got some 1/2 ounce lunar mouse. They're just gathering dust. You know, it's all well and good being known as someone who they can come to you, but if you're just sitting on a lot of money and it's not working for you, it's just not doing anything really. And if it's at the end of its life cycle, it's something that you need to divest as much as you like them. So for the Tigers, I may actually keep one of these. I really like these coins. I bought 20 of them in before Brexit, so I'm left with 10. I sent them all over the world actually. I think one went to Ireland, a couple went to Malaysia, I think one went to the US. I don't even know why the US would come to me for such coins. Like, their market's bigger, it's probably easier and cheaper to buy in the US. So yeah, they're my ideas on divestment and your stack. You shouldn't be afraid to chop and change it. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's just a case of rebalancing, and you're not going to make a profit on everything. That's fine. That's okay. You know, you want to be winning more than you lose, and I certainly win more than I lose, so I have no problems doing it. So I'm going to bid you farewell for today. I'm trying to stick to a video either a day or every 2 days, because I've been pinging out 4 or 5 videos in a day, and I guess it's not everyone has 40 to 50 minutes to listen to me babble on about coins. And that's okay. I understand that. The reason I did it was because I wanted to put out X amount of videos before I actually advertised my channel. So there's a lot of people that I feel my channel can benefit, and when I get to 40 or 50 videos, I will start speaking to people. So take care, guys.